Hey guys, what's going on? The Ranker's back and more platinum than ever. And they said I'd never go platinum. But disregarding my new hairstyle, today we're going to be ranking scary adult stuff. To be an adult means to be that you're basically a kid thrown into the cruel world that is reality. You never really know what you're actually going to experience until you experience it for the first time. Big shock. But like I said, these can be really cruel, unexpected, and you don't know how to go about it. Isn't it great? Long are the days of watching cartoons and drinking Kool-Aid, because now you're going to be drinking whiskey and watching Netflix, assuming you can afford it. And that brings us to our first topic, which is bills. Ooh, bills are like automatic stress in your life. You could be at a point where you're financially able to make ends meet, you could afford nice clothes, a nice car, this and that, but at the end of the day you still have bills to pay. You got water bill, gas bill, electric bill, your Spotify premium, your Netflix, your Hulu, maybe you have a pet, maybe you have other people you need to take care of. Not necessarily a bill, but still an expense. And how exactly am I supposed to do that? Do I look like someone who's made of money? This entry's a bit of false advertising though, because bills can be paid, you know, they don't have to be an issue. It really depends on the person and their job, the way they manage their money, but just having that responsibility loom over you is kind of stressful. Picture this. You're tired from slaving away all day from your lame job, but at least it's payday. However, a lot of your hard-earned money still has to go to bills. Is that not great? I will be ranking how scary these are individually. Bills I will put in the B tier. Yes, I've been forced to use Affinity for this. All these ranking websites actually kind of suck. Moving on. Up next we have aging. One of the scariest parts about being an adult is realizing, holy crap, I'm old. Something that seems like it was only 3 years ago just happens to be 6. And something that feels like it was 6 years ago is more like, I don't know, 10. It gets a little weird, or maybe that's just my stupid brain. But yeah, sure, aging sucks for the individual, but I feel like it's mainly bad when it comes to other people that you see. It can be your parents or like childhood friends, maybe, I don't know, teachers, just some kind of adult figure you looked at when you were a kid or a teenager even. Realizing that holy crap, they're gonna die pretty soon. It's kind of freaky and it's like a big time reality check. Aging is definitely scary, but it can be graceful too. Case in point, Jennifer Aniston. I guess the moral of this entry is to take care of your body. A lot of talk coming from me though. Look at these skinny arms. I probably can't even lift the bar. Oh god. The scariest thing you can get this Halloween is older. Aging gets the A tier. A for aging. You know what goes hand in hand with aging? Back pain. I've mentioned this before in a couple other videos, but back pain is the worst. I might not be, you know, super old, and this might come off as very insulting to my older audience, if I even have one, I don't even know. But back pain sucks. When you can't even stand up because your back just won't allow you to, you know life is going terrible. You know you did something wrong and you gotta do something right. And by the time you realize it, it's just too late. You feel like an accordion all day long. You probably feel like you just got scorpioned. Every day you wake up feeling like Tobey Maguire after he totally fell off those buildings. It's a struggle. I'm not totally familiar with this, but I'm sure it's enough for people to relate to, and it's definitely an issue for people to get older, therefore it's an adult issue, perhaps a crisis. I'm gonna vote for whoever gets rid of the back pain crisis. I'll put it in A tier. Up next we got everyone's favorite, addictions. Everyone has their favorite vice, their favorite addictions, whatever you want to call it. Although kids can technically have addictions, it's more of an adult problem, so here we are. Do any of these words resonate with you? Vapes, weed, porn, sugary food, fast food, fentanyl, heroin. Jesus Christ, who do I think is watching my videos? Crystal meth. Anime. I just want to be crystal clear that being addicted to anything is bad. Even water. You could be addicted to water. Addictions can either be coping for childhood trauma or maybe teenage trauma, whatever. Or you're just using to get through your day. This kind of goes hand in hand with like aging and like back pain and bills and just all these stressors in real life that leads someone to take their take. I hope that made sense. I'm not one to judge. I'm not judging anyone. We all have our vices. Just remember, everyone is capable of recovery. Addictions will be S tier. Up next, we got minimum wage jobs. Hold up, let me backtrack. How am I supposed to pay for my addiction recovery, back pain, bills, and wrinkles on my face if I'm only getting paid minimum wage? I feel like this is teetering towards a political video, and I definitely don't want that. Regardless of where you stand on politics, there's pretty much nothing you can do while having a minimum wage job. You can't move out, you can't really pay for anything. It's tough out there. Imagine trying to be in the workforce, trying to get something, reasonable, not too out of the ordinary, like $20 an hour, nothing too big, but you just keep getting denied. You know who's not gonna deny you though? The minimum wage job. Why try being a CEO of a company when that just takes too much time and effort? Not to mention it's basically impossible if you don't have a degree or anything like that. Go for the easy stuff. Go for the minimum wage job. You hear that? McDonald's is calling your name. Burger King really loves the way you look right now. Hold on, I regret that because those aren't actually minimum wage. I think minimum wage is something like Dollar Tree. I don't know. Regardless, the struggle is real with a minimum wage job because you can't do nothing. It is a scary adult thing. Ooh. These jobs can be avoided pretty easily though, and getting paid is never a bad thing, so I'll put it in D tier. Last up, we have the biggest inconvenience. Imagine going about your day, you probably do have a good job. You're probably not really aging, you're taking care of your body and everything's going well. You probably have no back pain or no addictions. You're a pretty well-rounded adult, but let me tell you, no adult is immune to this. Car troubles. Car troubles pop up when you least want it to. Kinda like if your ex texts you that she wants to come back with you. You could be having a nice day and then your car decides to do its own impersonation of this. Life don't care if you have a Bentley or a Nissan. It will come for you. Let me paint you a picture. You just got back from your minimum wage job, you're driving and your back is killing you. You're in so much pain you've been hitting the vape all day and you can see it all over your face. You see that your car has a check engine light. Oh good lord, you get so stressed you fall out of the car and your back proceeds to hurt even more, and then you realize you still have bills to pay, so you decide to take a hit. The vape is dead. Dead, I tell you. And that, kids, is what it's like being an adult. This video was half humorous, half not. Because why should I talk about real Halloween spooky stuff like ghosts or ghouls or goblins when I could be talking about the real scary stuff? Everything I just said. Car troubles are the worst, so they will get A tier. No one wants them, but they will always come for you. And there you guys have it, the scary adult things tier list. If this video comes out before Halloween, happy Halloween. Thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching, and always remember,